Hello everyone, this is Music Man Dre and this is Key Drums 101. I've had a request to do some videos on how to play key drums, so this will be the first of many possibly. So we'll see how it goes and you can give me your feedback and we'll see where it goes from there. Now I'll first start out by showing you exactly how I have my drums mapped out on the keyboard. On B I have my first kick, on C I have my second kick, on C sharp I have rim, on D I have snare, on D sharp I have nothing right now, but sometimes I have like a flutter. On E I have another snare, on F I have a low tom, on F sharp I have a closed hi-hat, on G I have another low tom, on A flat I have a stomp with the hi-hat, and on A I have a middle tom, on A sharp or B flat, whatever you want to call it, I have an open hi-hat. On B I have another middle tom, on C I have a high tom, and on C sharp I have my first crash, on D I have another high tom, on E flat I have the ride cymbal, on E I have a china, on F I have a ride bell, on G I have a splash, and on A I have my second crash. So that's how I have everything mapped out. Now this is pretty much general MIDI format except for maybe the two kicks and the two snares. There might just be a kick here and a snare here and a different type of snare on the E if you're using general MIDI, but that for the most part is pretty much the same. Now I'm going to start out just by showing you a simple groove and I'm going to break it down and show you how I played it. So here we go. Alright, so basically if you're paying attention, my middle finger on my left hand is the one that's doing a lot of the kick work right here. So that's usually what drives my kick. If I had to break everything down in comparison to a real drummer, my middle finger on my left hand would be my foot, my right foot. My pointer finger on my left hand would be my left hand playing the snare. My right hand pointer finger would be the hi-hat. And I kind of split it open with my middle finger to do some of the open hi-hat work right there. And most of the time with the crashes, I'll probably go to my ring finger on my right hand right there, or like that. You just have to kind of put yourself in a different mindset when you're playing key drums. It's not like a real drum set. You can make some things sound like a real drum, but just keep in mind this is a different instrument. It's not drums. There's never going to be anything like a real drum set. You can imitate it a lot, but there's nothing like the real thing. So just keep that in mind when you're playing. Alright, so what we did first is the groove like this. So I was telling you with my middle finger, kick, snare. So basically you're just doing 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Just like that. Now with the hi-hat, I'm pretty much going double time, but I'm accenting the 1 and the 3. Excuse me. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And the reason I'm doing it is to kind of give it some personality. You don't want your hi-hat just to be playing like this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and very monotonous. You want to kind of give it some personality and character while you're playing, so you accent the 1 and the 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, and you play the 2 and the 4 kind of softly. Drummers do this for real when they're actually playing, for the same reason, just to give it a little bit more personality and help keep the tempo without being so loud with them playing it. You know, like, nah, you don't want to do that. So you want to kind of, it's almost like an afterthought when you do it. So when you put it together, like that. As you can see, I had that crash with my ring finger on my right hand. So that's pretty much a simple beat to start out with. If you don't have access to a metronome, try to get access to one. That's going to be the best way for you to play key drums. Any musician actually needs to play with the metronome just to stay on the beat and to learn how to play on the beat and be disciplined enough to play on the beat. I know I'm kind of over exaggerating that, but it's really important for musicians to kind of know how to play on the beat and not just on their own beat in their head. So do that, practice that beat, and we'll see how this goes. And if you like it, I'll make another video and start getting more elaborate. This is really simple. This is really just an introduction to playing key drums. So give me your feedback. This will be on YouTube, and I look forward to hearing back from you. Thanks.